Keep it down, Stan. We're in a library.
You think this is a joke? Look around, Batman. Society is crumbling. And do you know why?
Too many overdue books?
Hey guys, so Lord here, back again with another review. Today we'll be taking a look at the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Batman Beyond. That's right, this is the standard release of this guy, if you want to call it that. I already took a look at the, Target exclusive version of this figure that didn't have the facial features and came with the collectible Joker bot piece a long ass freaking time ago in a town called Kickapoo. So I'm not going to go too crazy in this review. This should be relatively short. But first and foremost, I'd like to give a shout out to Mr. Toy Shiz for trading me this figure for something he really wanted and was trying to track down. So I'll let you guys figure that out. I'll leave a link in the description below to either his channel or the video of said figure he was trying to track down. I don't really care what the thing was worth. You know, it was kind of hard to find. I couldn't find it on eBay, but listen, it's in better hands now. It was just sitting in my room collecting dust, and to be honest, I'm having more fun with this guy than I ever did with that. So, you know, I think it was a fair enough trade. I know some people like to place value on things and blah, blah, blah. That doesn't mean crap to me. It's a plastic thing I paid less than 20 bucks for. So, you know, take that as you will. But getting into the meat and taters, he does come with a collectible trading card. Batman Beyond there, got a picture of him on the front. Little bio on the back. And then he does come with, I think these are like the best things ever. Little rocket effects for his feet. Little thrusters or blast effects you can peg onto the bottom of his feet. That's really cool. He also comes with a set of grippy hands. Trigger fingers, mind you, but they are grip hands. And then he comes with this very strange Batarang. Is it supposed to look like that? Because I remember his being a little bit more teched out. And those do come with the Target exclusive version, so if you want like the whole 9 yards, you're going to have to buy that too, but which I'm a sucker and I did. Yeah. That's cool, man. It's like a little mini Batman Beyond symbol. And you just heard me whack it. Comes to the flight stand. I love these. And these are going to come in handy with all the NECA gargoyles coming out. Stay tuned at the end of the video. I might have a little something. Bit of a follow-up on my Goliath review. As far as that goes, we'll see. But let's just say these make things a lot easier when trying to stand that figure up. Taking a closer look at Batman Beyond here. It is essentially the same figure. Maybe the bat symbol's different. It seems a little smaller than that Target exclusive one, but I could just be tripping. I don't know. I have to get them out for the comparisons anyway, so we'll definitely do that. But one thing to note, the bat symbol is a separate piece glued into the torso, so it's nice and clean. It's a little gunky up here. I don't know if that's just mole flashing or glue, but whatever. It's not a big deal. And then the big difference is the head, of course. He's got the mouth and the nose, whereas the other one just had the eyes on the front. So there is that. I'm not going to go over articulation. I'll leave a link in the description below to my review of the original release of this guy, if you want to see a more in-depth review of this figure, because from the neck down, it's the same thing. However, I will say he still has the little tabs on the backs of his arms, so you can pop the wings out, and you can snap his little wings onto his arms pretty easily. You know, it would help if I could actually do it on camera. There we go. So you can do that. It's Not too hard. It's a little tricky, but especially this side. This side seems to be a little harder than the other. But you can do it. There we go. So there he is with his wings. Again, I would have liked if the wings could detach or something, and they just had some little pinholes on the back. Like I have an old Kenner figure with the wings. They're more like hook shape, but they do just kind of tab onto the back. You could take them off, and all he's got is two little pinholes. I would have liked maybe something like that. I'd like a variant of this guy without the wings, to be honest with you. So they would have to retool the torso, but all they'd have to do is fill the port up for these wings. Other than that, yeah, it's the same figure. I think it's really nice. I think it's one of the better Multiverse releases from this year. I think the Shriek from this line is a little better. It's just personal preference. But I will say, if you wanted a Batman Beyond from McFarlane Toys, this is the one to get. Unlike the Shriek, where you're kind of screwed and have to get the Target exclusive version, because that's the one with the helmet. That's the cooler looking one, in my opinion. I think this is the better of the Batman Beyonds. I like the face with the facial features on it a little better than just the kind of Black Panther style mask, which is how I would design the suit, to be honest with you. But I like having one that's more tried and true to the comics and animated series. And another thing to note, you can easily pop the wrists off. There you go. Just a simple little ball pig. But I'm probably going to leave the claws on. Would have liked some fists, maybe. I guess that's something that's missing that I would like to see with one of these Batman Beyond figures. Maybe if they do one without the wings, they can give him more stuff. I don't know. Like an unmasked Terry head. That'd be kind of cool. But with that being said, again, this is pretty much the same as the Target release. So we're just going to skip right ahead to some size comparisons. Well, comparisons. Why did I say size? I don't do that anymore. Take a look at some size comparisons, because, you know, I already screwed up the video, so why not keep that train rolling, right? Here is our Batman Beyond standard release facial features variant next to the Target exclusive version, which, as you can see, is literally the same. I'm not sure if the bats are different or not. Kind of hard to tell on camera. I feel like the Target version is a little bigger than the standard low-budget version. He's like $5 cheaper, right? Then we also have the Shriek figure, who is also a Target exclusive. But again, I think this is better of the Shriek figures. There is a standard, quote-unquote standard release, but he's unmasked. So if you're cool with that, then by all means. But I think this is a better version. I just like the helmet a little bit more, if I'm being completely honest. And last but certainly not least, we have our two regulars, the Mythic Legion's Brother Mandibulus and the Mortal Kombat 11 Spawn. And much like the Batman Beyond that came before him, this one also makes a nice addition to the Men in Red and Black Club. So take that for what it's worth. But with that being said, time to wrap things up. Some final thoughts. Overall, and if you missed out on the Target exclusive version of this figure that comes with the Collectabuild Joker Bot piece, you're in luck, because I think this is the better of the two versions. Mostly because he has the facial features, and whenever I think of Terry McGinnis's Batman Beyond, I always think of the version with the facial features. Although I will say the Target exclusive version of this guy, I do like the non-facial features, because it reminds me of something that maybe I would change up on this costume. But that's neither here nor there. That's just something I might do, because that's typically how I tend to redesign characters. I always give them like cool looking helmets or just full on face masks where you can't see any facial features at all, other than maybe the eyes and very distinct chin, kind of like the Black Panther in a way. But with that being said, this guy is not an exclusive. You can pick him up anywhere. $20. I think you're getting a bargain for that price. You get the flight stand, you get the blast effects for his feet. It's a shame you don't get the at least cartoon accurate batarangs. I don't know if the batarang this guy comes with is from any source material at all, but the Target exclusive version does come with the more Batman Beyond 90s animated series style batarang. So if you want those, best of luck to you, because that figure's not really cheap anymore. So, with that being said, I would like to give a special shout out once again to Mr. Toy Shiz for trading me this figure for something I've had kicking around here for years and years and years. Got it in college. He needed it to finish off a collection of his. I was like, hey, you want this? And we worked out a trade. So, I'm going to let you guys figure out what that is. I'll leave a link in the description below to his channel so you can go check him out at your own leisure. But chances are, if you know who I am, you know who he is. And he's going to do a video of what I sent him sometime this week. So if that video is already up, I'll leave that in the description below instead. You can go check that out. So stay tuned to his channel. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Don't forget to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and the notification bell so you know whenever I upload more reviews like this one. Got to show that algorithm who's boss, right? As always, don't forget to hit me up on Instagram at Overlord Productions. And leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you think of this figure, whether you want it, love it, or hate it. I think this is going to be 50-50 for some people, because the Target exclusive version came out first. People are going to be like, I got to spend 20 bucks to get another head. But you do get the flight stand and the thrust effects for his feet, so I think it's well worth the money. McFarlane always does a pretty decent job when it comes to variants. There is like a super duper hard to find chase. Now, this guy with like some silver paint on him and red line work, like some crazy Tron looking stuff going on. I don't have that one yet. I know someone who does, but let's just say it's probably not going to be easy to get off him. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But with that being said, keep the comments civil, because the world sucks enough as it is. And until next time, I'll catch you guys later. But wait, there's more! Yeah, I figured I'd throw this in at the end of the Batman Beyond video, since we were talking about these amazing McFarlane Toys flight stands, which are a savior, because if you have the NECA Toys Gargoyles Ultimate Goliath, this thing works wonders for this figure. Not only is the pig the appropriate size for the peg hole on his foot, helps him stand up a bit, you also have, as I smack the wing here, the clip on the back that you can place around his waist here. And if I can get up close, you're going to want to rotate the clip 180 degrees and then hinge it all the way down. Maybe not all the way, but down to where it's facing forward, and then it will grab onto his waist there. And I will say, this makes this figure a lot easier to just move for the sake of moving it. Not exactly for posing, but if you just want him standing on the shelf, looking freaking awesome, because it's Goliath and it's gargoyles and there's nothing wrong with it. It's perfect. You can definitely use these stands to help with that. So with that being said, that's my little tip. If you want to make your Goliath figure a little bit more easy to manage, these McFarlane flight stands do help a lot with that. And of course, posing the tail up a little bit, having it sit flush on the ground. I will say, just a quick update on mine. I did have my dad put a little bit of Elmer's glue in the torso joint. It's solid enough to where he's not giving up on life and falling over, but it's not exactly a permanent solution, I don't think. I'm probably going to just try and replace this guy, at least the core of it, because I already got these wings and his tail broken in. I don't want to replace what I don't need to replace, you know. And lately I haven't been able to find any more of these. They all sold out up here, and there was one about a 30-minute drive from here, but the torso looked more jacked on that than mine is. So, you know, the hunt continues, but I have one. He's standing. If I don't replace it before the end of the year, well then, so there you go. But with that being said, until next time, I'll catch you guys later.